So welcome to Why We Love Things, and today we are talking about why we love our favorite candies. So do you want to go first?
I can start. First up on my agenda to talk about today is my favorite movie theater candy, also known as Red Vines.
I already knew that.
I know you did. We've talked about it before. But I don't know if you are a fan of Red Vines, but if you've ever taken a red vine, bitten off the ends, turned it into a straw, and put it into like Dr. Pepper or Mr. Pibb, and drank it that way, it's awesome. Just gonna say that now. I haven't had one of those in a really long time because I stopped drinking caffeinated soda, so Dr. Pepper and Mr. Pibb kind of went out the window. But it's still a good tip for anybody who wants to have a good time.
I'll try to guess the next one that you're gonna say.
Well, why don't you do one?
Hershey's Kisses. They are so chocolatey. I love chocolate. Mostly I love chocolate.
Well, chocolate isn't really candy, though.
I love chocolate.
I know. We could do a whole video on chocolatey things that we love, but we're talking about candy today.
Well, I do.
So what do you think?
All I'm gonna say is Hershey's Cookies and Cream.
I know, that's also chocolate, though. I know something you were talking about earlier, though. Sour Patch Kids.
Sour Patch Kids. They're so sour, but not Warheads. They're too sour.
Warheads are way too sour, yeah. Like that.
They're like the extreme sourest out of the world. I've never tasted one, but someone told me that they are too sour.
And you're just like, I don't even want to try it because that's a lot of sour. Okay. Well, you know what another one for me is?
What? Wait, Swedish Fish.
Man, you didn't even let me say it. Yeah, Swedish Fish. I don't know why, but the gumminess of a Swedish Fish and compared to other gummy stuff is just a lot different and a lot better to me. But I love all the Swedish Fish stuff. The regular Swedish Fish.
The tropical. The two flavors in one.
Yeah, we saw those the other day. It was like the head and the tail are two different flavors. I was like, I might have to pick some of those up. And then for Easter, they had mini fish eggs. So I thought that was pretty cool. And
it has like mini fish eggs and a few Swedish Fish.
Yeah, little ones though. They're not the regular size. So I thought that was really cool. And they're super, like, if you want like a little bit of candy without going nuts, they're in like little packets like this. So you get like 10 of the little eggs and like 2 or 3 of the little Swedish Fish.
So what I love is Starburst, but it's 2 flavors in one.
Oh, yeah.
And it only had 2 flavors. So it had 1 flavor of 2 Starbursts in one, and then another Starburst just 2 flavors of one.
And do you know what those flavors were?
Well, I think one was strawberry and watermelon.
Okay. Well, that sounds like it'd be a pretty good
And
combination.
I think the other one was lemon and blueberry.
Oh, those, I've had stuff with lemon and blueberry before, and it always turned out pretty good. But is there any other candy you want to talk about?
The same one you just talked about, Swedish Fish.
I know you like Swedish Fish too.
Yeah, I also love Haribo, Go Bears, dinosaurs. I love any kind of those.
And,
even
like,
sours.
Haribo has a lot of really cool gummies. We had Haribo dinosaurs. They had Smurfs.
Yes, I don't even know what those were.
They're Gold Bears, which are their gummy bears. They have like a bunch of different sizes. I think I've seen ones that were like this big.
Seriously?
Like the regular gummy bears are like that, but these were like this.
Yeah, the tiny packs, they like have a few gummies in them.
Yeah.
Just like this much.
Yeah.
This much.
And you know, it's another candy that I really like.
Reese's.
No, we're not really talking about chocolatey stuff right now. We're talking about
That's
regular
peanut
candies.
butter.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
It's peanut butter.
I wasn't really thinking about that, but yeah. Let's see. I was going to talk about some root beer barrels. You've had root beer barrels, right?
I don't even know what those are.
Yeah, I got you some because I went to a restaurant in Utah once that,
Do you
I
remember
can't remember the name
Hey,
of
do
it.
you remember the Haribo Star Mix? They also have Haribo Star Mix.
Oh, what was in the Star Mix?
The Coke bottle.
Uh-huh.
And
Oh, the Coke bottles are crazy too because they're like usually about this big, but I've seen them in like Lolly and Pops and another couple of like candy stores where I've seen the Coke bottles that are like that big, and that's crazy to me because that's like a whole day worth of Coke bottles.
Hey, Dad.
What?
If Sour Patch Kids didn't have kids, it would be Sour Patch Adults.
Mm-hmm.
They would be like this wide.
That's
This
very
big.
large.
This
That's
big.
that's almost like those incredibly huge gummy bears. They're like
Oh my
that
gosh,
big.
remember when we saw Ro Pansino and she did the test of guessing which she was eating a big gummy bear?
Uh-huh. We've seen a lot of Rosanna Pansino videos.
I should stop watching it. I've been watching too much. It's been cracking me up, okay?
That's okay. Are there any other candies that you wanted to talk about that you just have to talk about? Because, I mean, we got people listening and watching this wonderful face here. So, are there any other candies you want to talk about?
Let me, I know this is another chocolate one. But Kinder Joy.
Yeah, Kinder Joys. We'll have to talk about those in a completely separate video, though.
I mean, I just love their toys.
Uh-huh. We could talk about that in a completely separate video, and then I can get into why I don't like the fact that Kinder Eggs are banned in the United States for some reason. I can go off on that for like 20 minutes. I won't, but I could.
I wish this whole world was made out of candy so I could just eat it.
Yeah, but if the whole world was made out of candy, one, it would be very structurally unsound, and two, I'd just get super fat. Like, I don't have the willpower to just walk past candy all day, every day, and be like, yep, I'm totally not going to eat any of this.
Without surviving with any food?
I would have to have food, but if everything was made out of candy, that would mean the stove was made out of candy, and then I would be like, what am I doing? How did I end up here? This is bad. This is like the weirdest Twilight Zone episode ever.
I can't stop laughing.
I know. All right, is there any other candy we need to talk about?
I should have done a favorite board game. I should have done a favorite board game video again.
Why? Do you have more favorite board games?
No, Candyland.
Oh. I guess she's saying why she loves Candyland is because it's all candy.
And you get to be candy characters.
Yep. Oh, and
I'm all cracked up with candy.
and before I go, I would like to talk about some knockoff candies that are great. If you've ever been to Trader Joe's, they have a version of Swedish Fish that is called, and this is my favorite thing in the world, Scandinavian Swimmers. It's so silly and so, it's like the fact that like Sierra Mist is basically Mountain Dew with a slightly different name. Yeah, Swedish Fish, Scandinavian Swimmers, it's too on point and it makes me laugh every time. So yeah.
You know what I love?
And they're actually pretty good. They're less gummy than Swedish Fish, but they're still not bad.
You know what I like?
What?
When I saw this but it's chocolate though. it's gummy. It has gummies in it too.
Oh, our little
The little pool where the gummy worms are trying to swim.
Yeah, like we got a candy bar from
Trader Joe's,
and it's shaped like a swimming pool with little gummy bears floating in it. We haven't eaten it yet, so we can't be like that's one of our favorite things. But maybe in a future video, like it could be when we're talking about
cute.
our favorite chocolate things. That could be on the list. Who knows? You'll have to tune in to find out.
I am all cracked up with candy now.
All right. Now that we've talked about our favorite candies, is there anything else that we need to talk about as far as candy goes before we say goodbye to these lovely people here on the internet?
I mostly want to say Reese's.
Well, Reese's are technically a candy. The Reese's
But they're
Pieces,
chocolate bar.
They're
a chocolate bar.
Well, like the Reese's peanut butter cups are like chocolate, but Reese's Pieces are they're like candy coated, so I would throw those in there. So you want to talk about that for a second?
I love M&Ms too.
M&Ms. Which
Caramel.
type?
I love the caramel, the peanut ones, and the regular ones. Those are all three I like.
I like the peanut butter ones.
I totally forgot about that one. I love that one too.
All right. Is there any other candy that we need
Hey,
to
you know
talk about?
that's peanut butter, right?
Yeah. There's peanut butter and peanut butter M&Ms? What? Nobody told me that.
That has to be in the peanut butter video.
All right. So, is there anything else?
Now I'm all cracked up with peanut butter.
All right. Is there anything else?
No, because I just want to laugh through the whole
All right.
video.
I think she's going to sit here laughing for about 10 minutes. But on that note, we're going to say goodbye for now. But remember,
Okay, stop.
if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, give it a thumbs down. But please tell us in the comments what we can do to improve these videos so that you come back. If you really like these videos and you want to see some more, go ahead and hit subscribe.
And if you like this face or this face.
Yeah, go ahead and hit subscribe. And if you want to get notifications about these videos whenever they come out, just go ahead and hit the little bell icon. That way it'll send you a notification when one of these videos is out. Other than that, we hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and a wonderful year. And we hope to see you again here on Why We Love Things. Bye.
Bye.